Well, hello everyone. We're going to do a little bit of mining right here before we start the episode, and I just want to have a little bit of a chat while I grab some resources and explain exactly what happened with this episode that you're about to watch. So, I recently just moved into a new house and still trying to get everything set up in the office. The audio quality is a little echoey just because I haven't got everything in my office yet. We'll be working on that in the future, but anything that could go wrong in this episode probably did. So right off the bat, I had issues with corruption on my audio files. Also, my recording messed up halfway through. Actually, in the beginning, and I didn't even realize it. I lost a bunch of files, lost a bunch of clips. Tried to piece this episode together the best that I could. Really wanted to get something out there for you guys. And now I've got a skeleton chasing me. Alright, so let's take care of this guy in the dark. Get some light so you guys can see. I do apologize for the clips and the audio in this episode. I'm going to try and get it fixed and squared away for episode 2. I am using a new recording software, trying to learn that. There's a bit of a learning curve there. But we will get everything squared away. But I'm going to continue doing a little bit of mining, grabbing some resources for episode 2, and I'll go ahead and send y'all over to episode 1. Enjoy, and I'll see you over there. Well, hello my fellow Minecrafters, my name is TechPulse, and welcome to episode 1 of a brand new survival let's play series. We're going to be running this one with Global Resource Pack Chromia Hills HD. We're going to have the coordinates on, and for now the world name is just going to be called A New World. As we play, maybe we'll come up with a better name, or you can leave me some ideas in the comments. Alright, let's jump right in and see where we end up. And here we are in a brand new world. I'd also like to mention that the new Nether update just got released, so I'm super excited to see that one. Alright, first off, let's take a look at our map here and see what we got around us. Not a whole lot. Let's go ahead and grab some resources and get started with Minecraft. Go ahead and get some basic tools and get started. Do a little bit of mining. Probably do a short mining session maybe in this episode. We'll see where we can find us a new spot to settle down and start us a little starter base. Go ahead and grab this log up here. Floating trees cannot have in Minecraft. Nice new achievement there. Alright, I'm going to grab some resources, get some tools together, and I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, I'm back. I've got some basic tools. Had to survive the night until I could find enough sheep to make a bed. Got me a little bit of armor off of some zombies, and got some leather here, so we're not doing too bad for the first night. Let me eat up. I also discovered a skeleton spawner right over here by accident. Definitely was not prepared for it when I opened it, but now that we've got just about everything that we need, let's go back up here and grab some coal, and I'll craft up some torches, and we'll see if we can't get this thing taken care of real quick. And this is going to be really good early game, little grind. Alright, them hearts built back up. Let's get in here, see if we can't take care of this this spawner here. I tell you guys, it's always fun to start with a new world. You know, you're starting out with nothing. You got to work your way back up. No good tools and no good swords, no enchantments. So it's always interesting to, you know, get in here and start fresh and really grind and get everything accomplished in the beginning. At the same time, we're going to try and move along with this series. The first couple episodes are going to be a little grindy. I do apologize for that, but we got to get everything kind of squared away and get everything where we can start our infrastructure on our new place. And let's see what we got here. We've got Wheat's not bad. I'll take that. Definitely not the best in that one. Saddle. Gunpowder's good. Coal, definitely. Bones, that's going to be a real good resource right here at the beginning. We'll take the beetroot seeds, and there's the golden apple. Awesome. So not too bad of a haul, especially early game. Climb back out of here. Looks like it's almost dark, so we're going to go ahead and sleep, and we're going to start looking for a new spot to set up and build our little starter base here. Definitely kind of want to stay in this area as close as I can. Don't want to go too far away from this the spawner right now, because that's, like I say, going to be a really good resource in the early game. So let me sleep. Let me get a couple things squared away, get a chest, try and get all this stuff out of my inventory and not create a chest monster in the very beginning of the game, and I'll get right back with you guys. Alright guys, so got everything put away, got everything slightly organized in the chest. We're going to go ahead and start exploring around, see if we can't find a little starter base area. Like I said, I don't want to really move too far away in the very beginning, because I would like to get that XP farm set up and start grinding out some bones and everything. And maybe once we get that squared away, we can start moving out a little bit. But I would like to look at the area, kind of see where we are. Alright guys, I'm back with you. Let me just eat a little bit here as the rain settles in on us. Now I've went through this village pretty well, and surprisingly there's actually nothing here. There's no chests, there's no nothing. We did, get some carrots, which is really nice. But I also discovered a little interesting thing over here. Now this might be to the new Nether, well I guarantee it's to the new Nether update. One thing, I never look into the new updates. I always want to be surprised and find new stuff that I'm not expecting, and so I really don't look into everything that's coming out with the new updates. And I found this over here next to the village, and it's definitely got something to do with the new Nether update, and really can't wait to explore this a little bit more and figure out exactly what's going on over here. But there's a structure that it's been randomly generated, and it's, whoop, there's a chest. I may have spoke too soon. Looks like we've got some pretty awesome stuff here. Interesting. Alright, so apparently these structures generate, how far does this go? Doesn't look like it goes too far down that way. I guess these structures generate randomly, maybe near villages, and that is pretty awesome. I'll tell you what, now you could really turn something like this into an epic Nether portal. Seems like we've got some new blocks here, which would be interesting to play with. Again, like I say, I really don't look into the updates too much. I love to be surprised. We're going to run back over here to this village real quick and sleep, see if we can't get rid of this rain and get some sunshine back. And then we're going to do a little bit more exploring, because this is a nice little area, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for our starter base. It's a little too close to a village. I never like to build my starter bases, or any of my bases really, next to a village. But with this village, it does give us the opportunity to start a villager breeder very soon, early game, and between that and the skeleton spawner, it's looking like we're picked one house without a bed. Looks like we're out to a pretty good start. Pretty good seed. It's a nice map. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna need that. Thank you. All right. Now that that's done, let's keep exploring a little bit and see what we can't find. Well, we didn't have to go far, and look at this. Looks like there's another village just over there and one over there. So we're going to jump down and we're going to check these out and see what we can find at these. Alright, so here we are back in our spruce biome. I think this is actually where we're going to build our starter base. It's a really good location. We've got the skeleton spawner right down there. That'll be excellent for XP and getting our bones, bone meal and everything. We've got some decent villages to both sides of us, which is going to be really nice. There's going to be opportunity for a village breeder. Also, we have an outpost next to the village over there. So I think this is going to be the new spot for our starter base. So let's clear out some space and make room for a small house. Nothing crazy here in the beginning. We're just gonna build something that'll get us by, something that we can store all our stuff in basically, and build out from there. All right, I'm gonna clear this area and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, I'm back with you. So I've cleared this area out, did a little bit of grinding, got some resources. We've got a little bit of wood here. Gonna be using the spruce wood logs, and also got some cobblestone. Did a little bit of mining also, got a little bit of iron, a little bit of coal, so we're not doing too bad. I'm gonna sleep again real quick. I'm gonna start getting ready for this build. There we go. Alright. So like I said in the beginning, we're going to make a small little starter home. Nothing too crazy. These pillars right here represent right about where that spawner is. It's actually a little bit more over here, but we're going to try and make this right here the center of the house. I do want to have the front of the house pointing out this way because I kind of want to utilize this area and this nice river. We can definitely do something with that later on, and we'll probably put the gardens in the back. So with that, let's get building, and I think what I'm gonna do is start off by maybe just doing like the outside of the house, kind of getting the basic layout, and then I'll probably cut away, finish up the build, and then get back with you guys once everything is completed. So to start off, let's get us a little bit of wood, a little bit of cobble here, and we want to stay a little bit away from the river. We want to make like a nice little path coming up to the house, give us a little bit of space. So let's do the entrance somewhere right about there. Do a 3-block gap. Single door, yeah, we'll go with that. So right there will be the front of our entrance. Again, we'll go 1, 2, 3. I think what we'll do on the front is we'll do a nice little 3 space. Something like that. and I'd also like to come out a little bit because I don't like to make a square house. Also, I usually do my builds freehand, so I don't really plan a lot of my builds out, which sometimes gets me in trouble. But I like the challenge. You know, the challenge of just kind of just building and seeing where we go with it. We're gonna do a 3 there, 3 there. We'll just kind of keep this pattern going here. Get this grass out the way because that gets on my nerves. Again, we don't want to go too big, but we want to have space for everything so that we can maybe do us a nice little chest room and try to keep things organized. I think something like that. And that should line up there. And oh, fix that. All right. And 1, 2, 3. All right, there we go. So this is going to be the basic layout of the house. Probably going to do something like a little 2-story. Give us a nice little view. Once we get all that cleared out back there. Palette I'm using is mostly spruce with some cobble mixed in, and we're gonna work on this. I'm gonna get it built up, and I'll be right back with you guys. All right, everybody, welcome back. Now that we've got our starter base completed, and it's got everything that we need just to start out. As we continue on building up on this area, we'll add some more detail here and there. But let's hop on down and take a look and see what we've got. So as we come down this hill here, like I said earlier, I do want to utilize this river eventually. We'll probably put like a little bridge here, maybe a dock on the side, easy access for our boats. Let's hop on up here and take a look. So we used mostly stone and spruce wood. I did add just a little bit of oak here and there and some dark oak. Gave us some bushes, which will be changed eventually as we decorate this area a little bit more and we start working on the gardens. Some of this will change on the outside, but for the most part, it'll work. Let's hop on inside here. Alright, so on the inside, basic layout, we've got some lanterns for some light, a little couch, a little throw rug here, a nice view so we can always look out into our gardens. Also so we can see any mobs that might be standing by the door as we're trying to head out. Got another door here. This will be the front door. Back door back there. Did this little pillar accent here. Gives it a little bit more structure. Makes it look like it can actually hold up that upper floor right there instead of just skinny columns. Off to the right, as soon as you come in, we've got the bedroom. Very simple. Nice little table. Nice little reading light. Bed in the corner. Again, as we continue with this series, we'll get some more resources. We'll add to this. We'll add some pictures and decorate it just a little bit more. Also got to have a little bit of a cooking area, so we've got our kitchen here. We got a nice stove, furnace array over here. This will be temporary until we can get a super smelter built up and really start smelting out some material, but for now that'll work. Here we have just a nice empty room, a little bit of storage, which actually connects to the back here. So if you come through this door here, there's a staircase and you can access that chest from the back. And I did that for a reason, because right down here, if you remember, was our skeleton spawner, and I've dug it out just a little bit just because I needed a little bit of resources. But what I would like to do eventually is I would like to have this come up and funnel into this chest so that's easy access to bones. Also, until we can get all the resources that we need to be able to actually create a bubble elevator and a storage system like that, at least I can come up here and just drop the bones in really quick, really easy. Alright, so in here we have a storage chest in the closet, and what do we use it for? items that we need to store. So chests and barrels, all of our storage items are in the storage closet. As we go upstairs, we'll round this little walkway here, nice little staircase. Added some windows and some little details, a little light here. I'd like to add some plants or some decorations as we go along. And here's our main storage. So we've got all this over here is just kind of important storage. So we'll keep our ores and diamonds whenever we find some, and anything that's really value that we're going to use a lot is going to go right here. Over here is going to be our bulk storage. So over here we have dirt, cobble, and a little bit of overflow, in case we just need it. Put crafting tables in the corners on all the pillars. That way they're easily accessible no matter where we're standing at in the room. And these chests or these over here, we can easily get to that and access it. Over here we've got the rest of our bulk stone. So any andesite, anything that's going to be bulk that we're going to have a lot of is going to go in this general area, and we'll add to it eventually. I'm planning on putting some more here so we can kind of separate everything out, but for now we don't have a lot, so there's not a huge need for separation. But this the basics. Food, over here these chests. So over here we'll have all of our tools that we need access to. Armor right here is just kind of like a throwaway chest, so it's just stuff that you're not going to have a lot of, and I just keep it right there. That way I'm not taking up a full chest and just have 1,000 random items in a full chest. Just a little chest will do for all we need. So let's head on back downstairs. And out. Ooh. It's nighttime. Let's sleep. Cannot sleep. Alright, let's go on a little adventure real quick. Oh, that's not what I was expecting. Alright. Take care of you real quick. And now can we sleep? Yes, we can. Alright, so let's sleep up. Alright, so this episode we were planning on doing a mining session, and we didn't quite get to that this episode, but we're planning on doing that in episode 2. Also in episode 2 I'd like to start working on the gardens, decorating the outside of the house a little bit more. When I was walking over this way, I actually discovered another village over there, which is a little disappointing. We have 2 villages in that direction. We have another village in that direction. And now we have a village in that direction. It gives me plenty of options for villagers, but I wanted to put a villager breeder over there, and now that there's a village there, I really don't want to put it there. I don't like to build a village breeder next to a village. It causes all kinds of problems and complications. So we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do about that. We might be able to go that way a little bit. I was really hoping for that area over there because it would have looked really nice. But in episode 2, we're going to go ahead and just continue to work on this little area here. We'll get our gardens fixed up. We'll get rid of these water traps, kind of clear out the land a little bit. Work on the side of the house, maybe add some detail. I definitely want to add some aging to the house. Make it look like it's been here, settled in this forest for a little while. And as the rain settles on us, that will be the end of episode 1. So come back and check us for episode 2, and I'll see you guys around. Until then, have a great day.